everyone, we are back after a long time. And to restart things, we'll kick off with immunology. Before we get into the topic, we'll quickly run through some basics. First, immunity. Immunity refers to protection, particularly protection from infectious diseases. And the next one is immune system. The cells and the molecules which are responsible for immunity constitute the immune system. Then, what is immunology? Immunology is the study of both structure and functioning of immune system. It actually deals with how the host responds when foreign substances are introduced into the tissues and how it tries to eliminate them and protects itself from further infection. Let's get into the brief history of immunology. Man always tried to protect himself from infectious diseases like bubonic plague, smallpox, etc. It was Indians and Chinese who discovered that persons once cured from diseases like smallpox did not get infected again. So they deliberately infected their children with scab materials or made them to inhale the dried scab powder and induced infection so that they can be protected. Lady Mary Wortley Montagu introduced this technique in Western Europe, and this method is referred as variolation. And this guy, Edward Jenner, he observed the milkmaids who had recovered from cowpox never contracted smallpox during their life. He injected the material collected from cowpox pustules into human beings, and none of them got infected again. He coined this process as vaccination and vaccines, which means from cows. Because of his first step in development of immunology, Edward Jenner is referred as father of immunology. A century later, Louis Pasteur, who formulated the germ theory, did extensive work on fowl cholera, anthrax, and rabies and developed vaccines against them. His work on development of vaccine against fowl cholera was actually an accidental event. Then many number of workers worked on different concepts developing vaccines. To name a few, Salmon developed killed vaccine against salmonella. Van Behring and Kitasato did their extensive work on tetanus and diphtheria infections. These are just major events that occurred in the history of immunology. Let's continue this interesting story in our next videos. Until then, bye bye.